Hello my lovelies, good morning, it's Renee Daniela and you're watching video 14 in my 100 video challenge where I'm experimenting to see can consistency, creativity and long form storytelling here on YouTube help me fund my dream New York City apartment. So today's a maintenance day. I am flying out tomorrow and I'm also shooting a campaign tomorrow morning. I fly out midday, so it's going to be back to back tomorrow. We've got to be prepped, we've got to have our bag prepped, we've got to get our nails done. Oh my goodness, these two, for the first time in my life, these two nails have broken like on the actual nail underneath in the middle. Excruciating pain, so bad. My nail tech is gonna have to be so careful, bless her heart. Yeah, I am just rushing to get myself out the house, so we're gonna put on SPF. The first stop is going to be the nail tech, and then from there we're going to the bank. I also got some of my final vacation looks, like last minute options. If you watched my last video, you know that I had to send my luggage ahead with my friend because I was worried, will the campaign wrap in time so I can make it to the airport before the baggage drop-off closes? So I wanted to get that out the way. So I only have my Rolly carry-on, but in that I will be squeezing in these last few items I ordered on Amazon. So there's some sandals and stuff, so we'll do a little try-on haul before I throw that in the luggage. And then I'm doing a Trader Joe's run. I'm getting some flowers and some things for staging tomorrow, some knickknacks, things people can nibble on for the crew who's going to be shooting, and yeah, that's us today. And if some way somehow I can fit in a last minute Peloton ride, then I will do that as well. It's not likely, it's really not likely, but we'll see if after I've finished everything that I need to get done for tomorrow, because I have to stage the house. So the flowers are one thing, but you know, you've got to hoover everything, stage the kitchen area, all the display shelves, stage the living room, have the candles ready. I'm gonna make sure I get up super early in the morning so I can get all my candles burning so the place smells whimsical and romantic and enchanting. Anyway, okay, let's go. Let's go. This is my simple, just want to look presentable look. I'll put my SPF on and then a little blush and a little lippy. And if I have time, I'll do sometimes a little mascara. Oh, and also an essential, a little deodorant. This is like an eco-friendly brand. What are they called? They're called Wild. They're really nice, but they are the kind of eco-friendly where they mark your clothes. I'm in fitness wear right now, so I don't mind, but something to keep in mind. But we like a little eco-friendly, a little non-toxic if we can. Don't judge the outfit either. Look at me in my little jumpsuit. Oh, we've got a little something going on there. Okay. I've got some slides on the feet, my coffee, and my little Disney Power of Joy mug. I love this. That was such an amazing trip. I filmed it for YouTube. Did it ever make it to the timeline? No, it didn't. But this year's different. We're getting our content out. We're doing it. I mean, video 14. Isn't that insane? Okay, let's go. Let's get started on our day. All she did was set her camera up, and originally she used her computer, so she wasn't even using a fancy camera. She just literally would put her laptop camera on and speak to camera for 20-30 minutes about whatever topic that came to mind, and then she would do like a minimal intro and exit and edit, and she would post it. And then by like month 5 she was making $10,000 a month.
Did you report the car stolen?
Yes.
Oh my god, so pretty!
How many times?
A lot.
If you had.
Gosh, what color should I do my toes?
I would say.
Good question.
No.
She's like, she acting like, do you know? Like, yeah, that's what they're gonna do, snitch.
There's not an encore to this dance.
Owes for stolen money from using his Cash App. Molina is countersuing the one for vet bills and emotional distress.
What did you do to her cat?
I definitely fell on a cat.
You fell on it.
Yes.
How did you, just a second, how did you fall? I want you to explain to me how you fell on her cat.
Okay.
All right, my lovelies, that is my nails done. What do we think? Very festive. Can you see them? So glad I was able to get it done. And the 2 broken nails I had, my girl Christine was so gentle with them. It was virtually painless. Then I got my lovely pedicure, and we've got pink nails there as well. I don't think I showed you guys them, but they're gonna look lovely in my sandals. So now on the agenda, I need to go get my eyebrows threaded. We need to get a little moustache and little twirlies on the beard out of here. And then yeah, we're heading to get the flowers, and I'll start staging my house. And that's mostly it for the day. And then we'll edit this video and get it up along with a few other content pieces if we can fit it in before the sun goes down. But hopefully, as you guys know, I don't have a lighting kit just yet. And I'm so happy my Saudi Arabia campaign went live. I just feel like that is so exciting. And I have an invite to go to Turkey. Travel campaigns are coming in, guys. Loving it, but we don't have time to focus on all that because we are going to Trinidad. We're getting closer and closer. Okay, let's go. We've got to stay focused. I've got to stay focused. Okay, we are just walking up to the threading place. Let the transformation begin. To be fair, my eyebrows actually aren't too bad. It's the little shadow. But we're not admitting that, okay? We're not admitting that. It looks good. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that looks really good. Perfect, yeah.
You want to put some elevator?
Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, these are all the flowers that I got for staging. I even got a basil plant, but that's nice. Oop, that's guilty pleasure. And some ingredients for some cookies. Zest. Love this. I just add a scoop in my coffee and it adds so much flavor. Look at these gorgeous flowers. Oh, I'm sad I'm gonna put them out and then I leave, so I will not be enjoying them. But I'm glad I got that done. Okay, so I'm back home. Oh, hold on. Wow, the hair looks like it could... Is that close enough? I don't know. I hope that microphone works well here. So I am back home. I am quickly getting myself back together so I can shoot. I was hoping, I don't know, the sun's going down. There was some content I wanted to get of some dresses for Valentine's, that just like last minute dress suggestions. But today's also the 11th, so realistically, if anybody was to order any of those dresses, I highly doubt they'd be making it on time. But I don't know. I still might do it just for the sake of it or just consider them date night dresses. Anyway, so I'm doing a really quick touch of makeup and then I am gonna go and try to shoot the content real quick. And I have put all the food in the fridge. We're gonna try to make some cookies for the production team tomorrow. So I've got some little nibbles and then we already have bagels. And so I got some cream cheese, Trader Joe's brand, hopefully that's tasty. And then I want to pack my carry-on bag. So I ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon. Everything has finally arrived. I'm going to show you guys what I got. I'll do a very, very quick haul. What are we thinking for the lippy? I love a chocolate liner on the lips. So this is a brown lipstick, but I'll just sometimes put it around the edge. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm getting distracted. Normally I would fill it in with something a little pink, but let me grab it actually. Okay, and then we just fill it in with a little like nude gloss, pinky nude gloss, and that's it. And that's one of my go-tos. Oh, I've got no eyes. Let me do the eyes. But the hair needs moisture. Okay, let me try it. Let me go in with my Old Faithful. This. It is my favorite mousse. Either just a really light hold or to refresh a style because it just is so liquidy. And so when you put it on, it like refreshes the look of your roots and your curls and your ends, you know, depending on where you put it. So let's do that. And look, my poof is back. Let me show you guys. This is it. She's had a little revamp, and this fabric is actually from an old curtain set. We had these curtains left over and I had this poof and it was like a vintage piece. It was in this kind of green striped, I'll plug in a photo if I can find one from before when we pulled it apart. And so when I got booked for the home feature, my mum was like, oh well, let me go ahead and do this project, because we've been saying we want to do it for a while, but we actually hadn't decided, hey, what fabric should we use? So we were going to go to the fashion district in downtown LA. If you don't know, we DIY'd a few different pieces around my house. So the big pink dining nook bench, that is a DIY. We also made a smaller version of a dining bench that's more of like a square size. That is in the guest house. And then we DIY'd the little vanity that's in my room. I'll give you guys a quick peek. But all of those times we had to go to the fashion district to get ourselves some fabric that we wanted that's gonna look nice in the space. But this time, my mom got the idea. She was going through all the materials and she found the curtains and she was like, actually, what about? And I thought, perfect. Like, it's not a matchy color for this room. It's also not a dramatic dramatic contrasting color, but I am so big on styling what you actually love. Use the colors that you love. Like, it's not always about how things go together. It's really about, do you like the look of something, especially when it comes to your home or your outfits or, you know, your styling. So yeah, I was like, this is my favorite color. That is such a brilliant idea. And so it worked out perfectly. And she even made it a little bench skirt as well. She's so impressive. There's really nothing she can't do. She's absolutely incredible at DIY. And she's done so many beautiful projects around my house. But yeah, so I wanted to buy a poof and it was going to cost a few $100s. So she went on Facebook Marketplace and she found this one in that original kind of old, outdated green fabric. And then now she's reupholstered it. And it's honestly the perfect size because I didn't want a bench that was too small to really utilize it. But then I didn't want something that was going to be too big and bulky in this space either, because it's not that wide of a square here. But I definitely wanted a bench because I love to have somewhere to sit when I put my shoes on. So yeah, this one is perfect. Let's go ahead and open these last Amazon packages and then I'm going to do my flowers. Whew. I'm definitely going to show you guys the final staging of the house, but it's going to have to be tomorrow. All right, my lovely. We have got our handy dandy box cutter. So not exciting. Not for my trip to Trinidad, but this is great for cleaning glass surfaces, mirrors, glass tables, you name it. Shower doors especially, that's what we got it for. And then here are some sandals. I wanted some cheap and cheerful sandals because I have a lot of kitten heels versus a flat sandal. So I got these little numbers from Amazon. Now this is the other bag that I just opened when I was walking in. So here's the other pair of sandals. And I love this color. This is such a cute yellow with the little orange flower there. And then they're just so nice and thin and light. Honestly, because they're a little bit cheap and cheerful, but at the same time, they're gonna do what I need them to do, so it's great. Oh, and I got a few different types of, hold on, let me get them both. Pasties. These are like silicone pasties. So this one's a brand that I use often. It is called Nippy's Skin Lift. So they've got like a little swoop on the top. I love these for open back dresses. So that lovely burgundy dress I showed in yesterday's video, this kind of thing is going to be great. And also I've got a lot of like knitwear dresses that are a bit see-through on the top. So this will be great for just a little coverage of the nips. But yeah, so Nippy Skin there. Oh, how cute. Look at that. Okay, why does this kind of look too big? It is too big. You know what? Because I am a C cup and this was recommended for C or D cups. So then it is a lift kind. So I might have to exchange this for the smaller one, but thank goodness I ordered a couple of packs. So I already have one I can take on my trip. But I love that it has a little travel container because that is going to come in handy, so you're not just throwing it into your bag. I guess I might do these ones. But yeah, ladies, highly recommend these. They are such a lifesaver if you just want like a little boost. People are always asking me, what kind of bra do you use when you have your open back dresses? This is my secret. I guess technically this has its own carrying case, but that one did seem adorable. So I will be ordering the correct size in that one. So here you can see this is the normal size ones I get. And they are quite a bit smaller. And I think these are for A to C cups. But when I gain weight, I'm a D cup, and when I lose weight, I am a C cup. So I normally count myself as a D cup to be safe. But yeah, look at that. It's so easy. And they're reusable, so you can get multiple uses out of them. And you just attach them to the boob like that, and then you take the little flat part and you pull it up, and that's just gonna give the girls a lift. You lift me up so I can stand on mountains. That's how I feel about these. They just make me want to sing. Okay, this is definitely coming with me. And by the way, I ordered this hard drive. It's another creator's essential, I would say. It is a portable SSD, but it has USB 4 technology. And I use the Microsoft Surface Pro when I'm traveling. It is both a tablet, but that also has a computer function to it. So any kind of apps that you traditionally can't access from a tablet, you can still use on the Microsoft Surface Pro. So I wanted to get an SSD card that I could use between my Microsoft Surface Pro and my Mac. And so apparently the USB 4 technology, these SSD drives, is what's best compatible with my Microsoft Surface. So I am gonna give this a whirl. It was a few $100s, but look at that. It says the read speeds are up to 3,800 and the write speeds are up to 3,700. So from my recent research, those numbers mean that's how quickly files can transfer to and from the hard drive. And then as well, that's how quickly you can read the files off the hard drive. Honestly, I should stop while I'm ahead because I really don't know how accurately I've said all that. But I do know those numbers make it overall a lot faster when you are editing from this hard drive. And again, this is how serious I'm taking this here YouTube challenge and these goals on YouTube. Like, I genuinely did not think I would even get this far in my challenge, if I am being 100% honest. It's definitely one of those things where I'm like, I really hope I can do it. Let's just try and give it our best. Without much expectation that I would have reached as far as I have. You know, I'm on video 14. Again, I've mentioned in previous episodes that the most I've posted on my channel, long form content over the last 5-6 years, is like 5 videos. And I actually thought only a couple of them were ads, but 4 of them were brand campaigns or brand partnerships. So 4 of them were videos requested by brands. Only 1 was organic, and that was a random pack with me video I posted 4 months ago. But like, when I tell you, this has been on my mind for so long, and I have filmed so many incredible travels that have never seen the light of day. So yes, a few months ago, I did an amazing trip to French Polynesia, filmed it. We have drone footage, we have diving footage, we have footage with the whales. We've got the most stunning villa. And yeah, I had filmed on my phone, and actually my old iPhone 13, a little like unpack with me video that I was gonna throw on my Instagram or TikTok. I was gonna throw it up somewhere. So I ended up cropping that into a horizontal video so I could post it on YouTube. So the one video I've posted is just literally this smushed in mashup video with phone quality footage that was not particularly well done. Like, it's one thing if you shoot phone quality and you're using your back camera and you wiped it and you're doing it in horizontal for YouTube so that you don't have to take your vertical videos and crop them in, which you would then lose quality. Like, no, this was a front camera vertical video that I cropped in and stretched to make this little pack with me video. So yeah, all that to say, very unserious. Very unserious. But now you mean to tell me we're 14 videos in? That is so fabulous, and I'm loving it. I love this. I love what we've got going on here. Anyway, okay, back to the unpacking. So this is Liquid Ivy. But yeah, so if you're watching, please start what you've been putting off and figure it out as you go. I think figuring it out as you go is just the mentality we have to have in 2026. Let's just figure it out as we go. And again, what I'm loving, lower the bar, raise the consistency. Done is better than perfect. Like, all those little sayings, anytime that I start to get into my head or I start to feel like, okay, this isn't done quite right, or this or that, I then remind myself, girl, we are just trying to get things done. We are not a professional production house. We are a regular everyday Joe, and it's going on YouTube, girl. This is not rocket science. Like, relax, honey, relax. It's just YouTube. So yeah, I got myself some Liquid Ivy sachets. I don't know all the science behind these, but I love them. I love them. I just think it really does the trick. It really boosts my hydration and keeps me going. So I will 100% be taking these, and I know some of the other girls have some as well, so we'll be passing them down, maybe trading flavors. This one is the raspberry lemonade. Very fancy. Let's put that in the going to Trinidad pile. This is going in the returns pile. If I have time at the airport tomorrow, I'm gonna try to do a tech pack with me, because I don't think I'll have time before I leave, and I'm not gonna be able to do it tonight. So while I'm in the airport, we might get a little random filming in the airport video. We'll see. See how willy-nilly we get here. Oh, guys, an essential. This is great. When I was introduced to these, it really elevated my carnival experience. These are called invisible panties. Hold on, let me get it open. Carnival life is just so unserious, because what do you mean? So this goes on the front of your hoo-ha. And this goes down, and you have a little heart, and you peel it off, and it sticks to above your bum. And there you have it. That is your invisible panty. And when you see the costume, you'll see why you need it to be this tiny thing. But it's great because I always have fishnet stockings underneath, because it just smooths out the skin a tiny bit, gives you a little bit of coverage. I mean, they're fishnet, so we can all see right through them, but you know, it can hide a little blemish, a little this, a little that. And I don't want it rubbing on my bits and bobs. So I wear the invisible panty, and also the costume itself has all these gems and things, and sometimes it goes right up in there. So this just adds a tiny barrier. Okay, now moving along, we've got some shorts. So for the first year, I'm actually doing duvet. Normally, I love duvet. It's one of my favorite events. But normally I always do it in Barbados. But in Trinidad, I go to an event called Soca Street, and you absolutely get drenched in powder and paint, and you're hosed down in water. It's such a vibe. Kez always performs. I love him. He's so great. Oh my God. I can't wait to show you guys Trinidad footage so I can be like, the love of my life. But we can't say that. It's cringe. But can we say it? Oh, but I mean it. Anyway, I love that event, but it's not really a proper duvet. I just check it off my list as slightly duvet-esque, slightly gives me the paint and powder experience, so that on actual carnival Monday morning, I can just get up and get my makeup done. I don't have to worry about paint or powder in my hair, because the way Trinidad has carnival set up is they do Monday and Tuesday out on the road. So on Monday you put on what's called Monday wear, so you get to pick your own kind of costume or your own leotard or whatever you want to throw on, and then on Tuesdays where you've got your feathers and your gems and your proper costume. So normally Monday morning is when they do duvet, and I always opt out since I had the Circus Street experience, you know, the day before, and then, or 2 days before, so, and then it saves me any trouble with all the paint. But I've decided I will likely, is that gonna fit? We'll have to see. So I've decided this year, especially because I'm going to Trinidad Carnival a few days late and I'm going to be missing some of my favorite fetes, I've decided let's do duvet. Plus my friend Katie's coming, my friend Shireen's coming, and I think it's worth it. If this is Katie's first carnival, she's got to do duvet. So yeah, we're doing it. So all that to say, I got little cheap, like stretchy, cutesy items I can throw on where I can literally throw them away after if I need, like if they're stained, but I can throw them on to wear for duvet and for Circus Street. So I got this pair, and then I got another pair. So we've got 2 options, and I like to bring stuff so that if anyone's forgotten anything, we can always wash anything and we can share stuff. Girl, what did you buy? I am cracking up. The way that I'm gonna have to peel this onto my body. So yes, 2 options for duvet or Circus Street. Oh, and then the final ones in here are actually charms for Crocs. I don't own Crocs, but me and my friend Shreen were FaceTiming, and she was in Nordstrom looking for some throwaway shoes, because obviously for the Circus Street party and for duvet, we're gonna be covered in paint and powder and things that stain. So we don't wanna have shoes that we're gonna ruin, but neither of us really have sneakers that we keep around that we would not mind staining and throwing out. So she went to have a little gander goose and see if Nordstrom had some things on sale. I'm like, Nordstrom, girl? I would be at Walmart. I would be at Marshall's. I'm like, but okay. We all live in a different income bracket. But she found some Crocs, and there was only a couple of pairs, and one was in her size and one was in mine, and we were on FaceTime, and she's like, shall I get you a pair? And I said, sure. They were covered in limes, and she found a way through TikTok University to take them off. So I ordered us some charms so we can do cute little decorations on them. And so yeah, how cute. I got a little ocean inspired one. It's got a mermaid tail. Look at that. It's got little pearls. So just cute. Anyway, do you guys care about the croc decor I'm gonna do? Probably not. So let me stop boring you with such things. Let me put you guys back a little bit. I have realized there are a few cheap outfits that are missing, but if they don't make it, it's okay. I bought a bunch of other ones. So let me show you these outfits. And I just want to show you this one more time, because what do you mean? Look at this gorgeous dress with its open back and beautiful beading. I cannot wait to wear that. So I got this dress on Amazon and I was just intrigued, you know. Don't judge me. This is a safe space. We do not judge. I don't judge you. You don't judge me. Safe space, okay? Just as a reminder. Community rules, community guidelines. So this is a little dress that I saw on Amazon, and I actually saw it on Pinterest first in a short dress version, and I thought, oh, that's kind of cute. It kind of gives lingerie-esque, but also a little whimsy. And then I found this long version and I thought, you know what? It's super thin, lacy, frilly, flowy. And I thought, let's just get it. And if it's not nice, I can return it. I love it. I tried it on and it's actually so cute. If I don't wear it to any of the fetes, I can wear this in Tobago when I go and have a nice relaxing time to recoup after the shenanigans. But yeah, I thought I'd show you that. And then this is the other piece I got. So this is, I might cover the mic a tiny bit, but we're just gonna try it out. So this is a little boob tube moment. So you just tie it around the back, and it's a halter top, so you have a nice open back. And then it's got a little cheap and cheerful skirt that you can pair with it. Very short there. But yeah, it's cute. I think you guys can tell my color scheme. Like, I feel as though these nails are literally the color of this skirt. That's so funny. I feel like I got an Amazon alternative to everything I purchased yesterday, basically. So everything I got from Revolve, I feel like this order is now the Amazon alternative somehow. But yeah, so this is a knitwear. It is a halter top as well. And the flowers are such beautiful details. It looks pretty nice on. It's a short one. And And then it's like a tube top that's connected with a flower in the middle to the skirt. So yeah, very flattering. Okay, that is it. See what I mean? I feel like this is the Revolve version. And here's like an Amazon version. Then we've got this kind of burgundy two-piece set that could be the alternative to this fabulous number. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to wear it. Okay, let me take you in the kitchen before I end this video so I can show you guys the flowers I got at Trader Joe's. All right, these are them. I especially love the idea of these orange and yellow ones with this teal. Oh, is that not gonna be gorgeous? So that is one potential pairing. I also have these beautiful lilies. And then I always love to have fresh basil plants. I think having fresh herbs on these shelves behind me or just on your counter is just so cute and so quaint. Not to mention, I love basil on absolute everything. So we're gonna just, making a mess here. So we're gonna pop it out. And then I have this lavender pot. I got it, I think, with a different plant from Trader Joe's, but obviously it works perfect for when I get the basil plants. So there we are, isn't that lovely? Oh, and it smells so good. So yeah, this is a nice, cheap and cheerful way to bring a pop of green, a pop of outdoorsy, floral freshness to your kitchen. I'm gonna play around with the staging up there, but just to give you an idea. So yeah, we've got a lot to do. Just wanted to show you some of the flowers. They're so pretty, like these colors. Oh, they're so rich. And I normally don't get the pre-made bouquets, but I wanted to have a few varieties of different flowers and different styles. I thought, I can get a couple of these and then I can mix and match them. But yeah, I think that's most of them. These are new for me. I've never had these ones. Can you see them? But they're a beautiful color, so maybe somehow go with the lime green. I don't know. To be seen. You guys will see tomorrow. All right, my lovelies, let me get back to taking care of this house. Let me get back to packing. Let me get back to getting everything ready for tomorrow. But thank you all so much for joining me for this day as we prepped for Trinidad, as we prepped the house. And I cannot wait to show you how it all looks tomorrow. So make sure you check back in. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you like and share this video with anyone that you think might enjoy it. And I will literally see you tomorrow. Bye.